All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the brothers that are doing this work in true sincerity. Now we're going to jump right into the lesson. This is Hosea 4:1. It says, "Hear the word of the Lord, you children of Israel." Now, just right away, that tells you, who specifically, the Lord is speaking to. And I always like to bring out the fact that word children it always means sons or sons of Israel. For the Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of Yahweh in the land, and that's the state of our people. The state of our people, that there is no truth, mercy, or knowledge of Yahweh. So they are off in the deep end. They are the blind leading the blind. Both shall fall into the ditch. They are the ones that the Lord has put great delusion upon. And it says verse 2, by swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery. That's the culture of Jake, man. That's Jake's culture. The culture of death. All the things that are listed here, the swearing, lying, killing, stealing. Let's go ahead and get the definitions for these words. Swearing. It says swear, curse, take an oath, curse, put under a curse. Lying, killing, stealing, commit adultery. I don't know what that means. They break out in blood, touches blood. Let's get that in the NLT, see what it says. So this is the culture that Jake's involved himself with. You say you make vows and break them. Wasalak, to hear the word of the Lord, O people of Israel, the Lord has brought charges against you. So, the controversy is the charges. The Lord has a dispute with our people. There is no faithfulness, no kindness, no knowledge of Yahweh in the land. You make vows and break them. You kill and steal and commit adultery. There's violence everywhere, one murder after another. Now, isn't that a perfect description of Jake culture, or what they like to call hood culture? That's us. That's us as a people. That's Israel as a people, the so-called Black, Latino, Native American as a people. That's them being wise to do evil. Let's go ahead and get that scripture. This is Jeremiah 4:22. It says, "For my people is foolish. They have not known me. No knowledge of Yahweh in the land. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil." That's Jake's cult. That's the Jake culture, as you read about in Hosea the 4th chapter. The lying, the stealing, the committing adultery. That's the wise to do evil right there. But to do good, they have no knowledge. There is no knowledge. Going back to Hosea, there is no knowledge of Yahweh in the land. So Jake culture is wise to do evil. For that, there's going to be a great judgment upon them, man. Let's get Isaiah 1:10. This is Isaiah 1:10, and it says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye rulers of Sodom. Give ear unto the law of our power, ye people of Gomorrah." So the Lord equates the wickedness of our people, the so-called Black, Latino, Native American, to the wickedness of Sodom and Gomorrah. And the scriptures describe how great a wickedness that was. It was so great that the Lord needed to basically put the hammer down on it. And it's going to be the same thing in this day and age. Because we are living in the new Sodom and Gomorrah. We are living in the place where great judgment is going to be put upon 2/3 of our people here in America, man. Jake is going to die. Jake is going to die by starvation. He's going to die by violence. He's going to die by war. He's going to die by pestilence and disease, by poverty and drug addiction, alcoholism, every horrible thing you can imagine. That's the judgment of Jake. That's what he's going to receive. And part of our job as men of the Lord is to warn Jake of these things, and we know that he's not going to listen, but that he may hear and receive his judgment. whether he agree with it or not. The scripture says, whether they hear or they forbear, they should know that a prophet has been among them. So it doesn't matter if they look at us foolishly or they don't believe the message. When the time comes, that message will be driven home. Because the Lord's going to put a spirit upon them to know exactly that why they're receiving the judgment that they're receiving. Their wickedness has been equated to the wickedness of Sodom and Gomorrah, man. The scripture said that he is angry with the wicked every day. That's what Psalms the 7th chapter. Let's go ahead and get that. This is Psalms the 7th chapter. Where's it at? I think it's 11. Yeah, Yahweh judges the righteous. Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day. And the wicked that they're talking about right there is the wicked of 2/3 of our people. How do we know that? Because it says in verse 12, if he turn not, now the heathens, no matter what they do or how goody two shoes they act, they are not the chosen people of the Lord. They are not going to receive no salvation. They're still going to have to turn in slavery. They're still going to have to turn in death. Till they're still going to be servants unto the Israelites. Then when the kingdom, they'll be all right because they'll be under the law. But they're going to still be held accountable, for breaking the many laws, and the punishment of that will be death, instant death. So this is speaking about our people right here. What does it say in Jeremiah? Among my people that found wicked men. Let's go ahead and get that. Jeremiah 5:26 says, from all my people found wicked men, they lay wait as he that sitteth snares, they catch a trap. They set a trap, they catch men. And that's the blind leading the blind, both shall fall into a ditch. That's the state of our people, man. They're going to receive a judgment, for their culture of death, for their culture of evil, for their intelligence of evil, man. You look at Jake, man, he's very wise to do evil, like scripture says. And that's true. That can only be speaking about a so-called black Latino Native American. Look how crafty they are in doing those things. They made evil they made wickedness and evil and adultery and killing and all that shit. They made that into a fucking art form, man. If you really look at it, they made that into entertainment. And it's bugged out when you think about it. But that's what it is. That's the culture of death. That's the wicked the hood culture, the black Latino Native American culture, man. That's what it is. It's a deprived, low, wicked, evil, perverted fucking mindset, man. And the Lord is angry with that every day. Let's get I think it's Jeremiah 4:22. Just a real quick lesson. This is Jeremiah 4:22. It says, "For my people is foolish. They have not known me." Once again, go back to Hosea. There's no knowledge of Yahweh in the land. They're saw children. They don't understand. They're wise with evil, but the good they have no knowledge. That's the culture of death, like we mentioned. And for that, they're going to receive judgment. And knowing that our people have this spirit upon them, you got to understand that as well. You got to understand that the scriptures describe 2/3 of our people like this. The scripture describes 2/3 of our people as scornful. Isaiah 28:14. I don't know if you got that or not. Let's go ahead and get that. It says, "Wherefore hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men that rule his people which is in Jerusalem, because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death." That's that death culture, the wise to do evil that the scriptures talk about. And with hell we are at agreement. When the old flint scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us, If we made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. That's Jake's, man. That's his covering cast. That's what he uses as a form of protection. Violence, sex. That's what he uses as a form of empowerment to himself. Adultery, and whatever wicked imagination that you can think of. Jake's out there doing it on 11, man. That's a judgment that they're going to. That's a judge. That's why there's going to receive judgment. Let's jump down to verse 18. It says, "Your covenant with death shall be dissolved, and your agreement with hell shall not stand." So that death culture, that wise to do evil culture, that's going to fail in the time to come. The Jake's going to die by all these things, man. It says, "Your covenant there shall be annulled, your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the oil, flame, and scourge shall pass through, then you shall be trodden down by it." To that time of Jacob's trouble, there's going to be a great mass death. Let Scripture say, "Let the multitude perish then," which is born in vain. So that's part of our responsibility and job as prophets of the Lord, to say these judgments. Whether they hear, whether they before bear, they're going to be heard. In that day, they shall know that a prophet has been among them. With that being said, it's a real quick lesson. Most I will and hope is edifying. With that, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Brothers, keep on pushing. Shalom.